Hello everyone, welcome back to Mountain Blade. However, this is slightly different. On this desolate field, we have the fine forces of the British Army, complete with their pith helmets. And as you can see, these guys blend into the background very well. And they're here to deal, or at least defend, against a nation of extremely angry people. The Zulus. And to be honest, they've got a right to be pissed. We are in their country after all. So, you can see everyone getting set up. All the various regiments breaking off into their own sort of sections. And here is the commanding officer, Kincaid. Look at him, doesn't he look lovely? That fine moustache, for those of you not aware. A moustache was actively encouraged in the British Army at this time.
For Queen and country.
So, it's going to be interesting to see how it turns out for these boys. Oh my goodness, a man with a horn. It's Pipe Major James Kinnaird of the 92nd, getting ready for the fine horn. Oh, bagpipery, excellent. Look at that. From the 73rd, it's Moody. Fine bagpipery. They're going to be competing for dominance there. Oh, looks like somebody's just... Oh, goodness me, look at this. And they're presenting, they're getting ready. Wow. That's a serious volley right there. A large numbers of Zulus have fallen. Oh, goodness me. Look at this. Wow. Fantastic volley fire coming in from the British. Oh, heavens. Look at that. You can see them trying to corral their numbers. No, they've backed off from that suppressive fire. There's one guy left, and he's down. This is the Zulu youths, but look over here. More youths come charging in. They're not going to be young for long. And the spears go out. Fantastic stuff. We're just going to turn the game sounds down just a touch. But look at this. The youths being taken down very quickly. All the various areas. The right flank there being covered. More of the Zulu nation bring their power to bear. Look at this. More youths being cut down in their prime. Up against the raw power of the British Empire. Oh, goodness me, there's a commander. The British Empire. And the British Rifle, of course. Over here, more youths moving in. You can see them losing some of their shields. Their shields were obviously leatherish, dipped in water, and then dried, and then effectively hardening them, making them a lot more sort of impervious to some things, perhaps not bullets, as kind of proving here. And there we go. Sneak has been murdered by Salazar. So one of the commanding officers of the Zulu nation has been cut down. And there's Salazar. Or Salazar, sorry. I keep getting his name wrong. I do apologise, mate. Oh, wow. Fine shot into Reverend John. He just killed a man of the cloth. Wow, that's brutal. But to be fair, he should have ducked. But never mind. Love it. The mighty Zulus looking to send a message to the interlopers, the invaders that is the British Army. And let's be fair, we kind of did that a lot in history. Most of our history is filled with, oh, nice country, I'll take it. And the Zulus kind of objected, as you probably would. If somebody walked into your house and then said, yeah, that's great, I'm having it, you'd be pissed too. And look at this. Company fire and retire by rank. Oh, look at this. As they're coming in there, you can see them firing in the double ranks. And then the front rank moves back. Reloads, get ready. And then begins firing. Look at this. Fantastic firing coming in. The volley shooting from these guys. Oh my goodness, there's a man going in there and down. Down. That was Sib Jib. Just got murdered. And now you can see the guys out with the melee. Oh, sneaky fellow. Wasn't so sneaky. Down goes Crow Gaming Pro. Oh, this is brutal. As the melee is coming in. Oh, listen to those spears come flying over. This is not good for Kincaid. Oh, a spear right through his shoulder and out through his arm. Oh, that was a horrible end for Kincaid. And we caught it on camera, so he didn't die in vain. He still looked good when he snuffed it. So we're looking over here. There's Captain Blaze. We're going to turn down those game sounds because they're a little bit too much when we're close in with the guys. Obviously, these are serious amounts of rifle power. Oh, hello. What's going on here? He's throwing them back. Look at this. He's throwing the spears back at the enemy. Oh, look at that long-distance spear. Fantastic stuff. Fantastic stuff. Oh! That's a bad place to stand, Moody. It's a bad place to stand. Get out of there with his pistol. And now you can see them starting to pull back. As, oh my goodness, look at these guys. The spears going over the top. The bagpipery has ended. As in come the Zulus. Thousands of them. My goodness, oh, Zulu youth taking down a man. And comes in with a club and gets shot very quickly. Who's that man with the reaction shot? Possibly Gay Meko. Oh dear, what a fantastic name, sir. I love it. And you can see the Zulu, the youth of the Zulu nation are in here. Going, oh, down goes the bat. Oh, that was the officer as well. Oh, the officer has fallen and is then promptly teabagged by his own men. Yeah, that's Mountain Blade all over, boys and girls. We're used to seeing this kind of stuff. Oh, look at this, a man with a spear. It's Moody. He's got one of those really shortened spears, and that was something that was quite a innovation on behalf of the Zulus. The shortened spear made it easier to fight, easier to carry, not so heavy, easier to throw, this kind of stuff. And the volley coming in from these gentlemen, oh my goodness. There's no spears come flying down towards the guys. They've got to watch over here on the right flank as more Zulu youths come charging in, and you can see them pulling back slightly. The commanding officer pulling them back a little bit. Then there we go, just to regroup and gain more numbers. They come charging in. In go the spears as these guys are defending for their lives, and it's going to come to the melee as the Zulu youths on the right flank overwhelm the enemy. Looks like they've decided to hold back. A little bit of melee skills there from the British. Oh, who's this? Macduff, he's running for his life. And he's understandable. Turns and stabs, kills one Zulu. He's indeed getting clubbed. Yeah, he's gone clubbing. He falls. Macduff is no more. And the Brits flee through the camp as the remaining members of the Zulu nation decide to register a complaint with the British Army. And the remaining survivors... Oh, look at that. Brutal shot. Who is this fun? It's Kaiser Razor. There's Dawn of War, Fusilier of the 33rd. Oh, no. Look at that. Ocean Man felled. Holding the flood back. Oh, this is going to go badly. And so it proved. It's literally like trying to hold back a tsunami with a matchbox. It's just not conducive to healthy living. Listen to the sound of that in the background. Here we are with the second round. The second part of the map looks very much like Rorke's Drift. I think it's called Rorke's Drift. I haven't seen Zulu for so long. Fantastic film. Michael Caine and so many others. Oh, hello, there's a medic. Piper Carlson is in with a bit of medicing. Excellent. As you can see, dressed up like somebody from the Red Cross. There's Archibald Halford Regimental Sergeant Major. He must be an RSM with a beard like that. That's serious beardage right there. And so here, it's certainly more defences. And you can see the fine defences around here. There's Hananor. And the boys all lining up. Crikey, oh blimey. And here we go. Oh, the Zulus have started to fall already. Salazar is managing to shoot one of the enemy. Look at that rapid fire. That's beautiful. But it means, look at this. This is not going to be good. They're actually going to make it in through the front already. Holy crap. That's really, really unfortunate. And now large amounts of poo will be hitting the fan as the regiments circle around. You can see guys going up there to get the advantage of being on top of the building. There's Ukima. As down in the main square, the Zulus. Look at this. Lance Bombardier Phoenix of the 32nd. Here's Rebellion K Bombardier. And they're all getting up onto that roof because of the advantage it gives them. Meanwhile, they're fine medicing from Phoenix. He's doing his duty. He's doing his job. Fantastic stuff. And you can see these guys bleeding pretty badly. Down in the main square continues the likes of Hananor and others. And over here, look at this fantastic line. There's Kyle Razor. And it's the 33rd. Look at these fine fellows, Duffman and friends. Come on, where's the homework, Darkling? There's Captain Blaze, the commander of this detachment. Continuing to fire with much determination. Where's a Gatling when you need one, eh? And here come... Oh my goodness, random spear over the top there. As you can see, spears now, as they're coming in, being thrown back. Probably not by the medics, as they're here to do no harm. There's Skyrim making a run for it, as Tylerus and these guys continue to fire back. Kaiser Razor. And look at this. Flowing like water over the barricades. More Zulu use. Oh, brutal shots. You gotta think about the bravery of these fellows. The indoctrination, the training to go up against men, literally dressed in a loincloth and just a weapon and a shield. That's serious commitment. Serious commitment that sadly for the British they underestimated. And look at that fine moustache there, and look at these guys. Don't they look fantastic? There we go, homework being done. No bagpipery, we notice. And you can see reserves, and there's Archibald Halford chucking the spears back. And now the boys move up. There's Ad Kolos. Oh my goodness! He took his hat off! Look at that! Krasien with a hairline like mine. That's scary stuff right there. What a wonderful bald pate. Oh my goodness. Who is he and what is he? Oh my goodness. You can see them taking the pith helmets off. Good God. What is that haircut? Oh my goodness. Look at that monobrow. That is a monobrow from hell right there, boys and girls. To be honest, it kind of makes you glad there ain't going to get wiped out. Having a haircut like that. Out go the spears. Back from the enemy into the Zulus as the Zulus continue to fall. And you can see them still chucking the spears in. Oh, look at that. As men continue to fall. And because they have so many Zulus and so few soldiers in the British Army, it's a case of a war of attrition. And the brutal, brutal melee combat that occurs. Not a nice end. Although, to be fair, I don't think there's a lot of nice ends when it comes to war. Oh, heavens, what's he doing up there? Another Baldylocks. There's Buttersworth. Benjamin Buttersworth. And Magnus Heed. And there's David Irvine, who seems to have stopped halfway through a game of poker to shoot back at the enemy. Now, you notice here, if you guys... Oh, that could be a problem. That could be a major problem. Hello. And they're going to break down that door. Then if they break that door down, that's going to be very hard to contain. And now they're in danger of being outflanked. This is going to be a problem. Who's holding the door? It's King George. What a brave fellow. And he's now a dead fellow. And sliced from behind and falling very quickly was the Lieutenant Colonel himself. Kincaid went in to support his team. And sadly for him, is no longer a member of the team. He fell in battle. Oh, brutal. Thud. Listen to that noise. Just amazing. And just an amazing film when you think about it. No CGI in those days. 1960s. Just loads and loads and loads and loads of people. Just amazing. I need to watch the film again. Oh, heavens. Look at these guys just swarming all over the place. The guys fighting for their lives. Duffman in there as well. Supported by teammates with the bullet fire. And forcing the Zulus back. But look. Look at the casualties. Every attack. They lose a few more men, the British. And yet the Zulus have so many more thousands and thousands and thousands in defense. So, we move on. And here we are on round 3. As the defense continues, the fine fellows of the British Army, some wearing pith. Listen to that.
Rule Britannia!
God, listen to that. Imagine that if you just hear that all around you. Just incredible. Oh, hello, boys. As now you can see the fort being defended. There's Hatchling Penguin of the 25th. Complete with a bald head. Doesn't she look lovely? Now, let's see. Oh, looks like they're going to move over. And here you can see a number of scouts being taken down. They seem very hidden. They seem very, very hidden right now. Aha! Hello, boys. Here they come. Oh, goodness me. Continuing to push. More Zulu youths. Charging into the fray. Look at this. Just amazing. As they continue to fire in their regimented way, as they've been trained. Look at these guys standing on the top there, giving extra fire support. There's Colonel John Gordon of the 92nd, trying to cover all the eventualities. Now this, you can see over here, Rebellion K, and a few other defenders on the wall. There's Lance Bombardier DJ and Hannanor defending against a small number of Zulus coming in from one side. I suppose you could say coming in from the back, but look at this. All these guys up here, complete with Michael Martin of the 6E. Bagpipes. Oh, goodness me, Moody, look out. Bagpipes just went flying past his head. And now these guys are in a difficult position. But they've managed to cut down the few Zulu youths that made it into this area. The odd one or two. And now you can see they're all being cut down. And that small attack has been neutralised now. Whether or not they're going to repurpose people over here to the wall, we'll have to wait and see. As look at this over on the right flank. Spread out and numerous. Come many more Zulus. And they're being finished off by dedicated and accurate rifle fire from these fine fellows. There's Kinnaird. And look at that fine bonce on Robert Rogers of the 92nd. God, can you imagine how hot the guns are getting? Especially in this sun. But also from the constant firing. Now, who's looking? A sneaky fellow. Checking through the binocs. While taking the time in a very British tradition to smoke a pipe. Now, let's see. There's possibly Gay Mekol. And you can see what's going on over here. Hatchling Penguin. And getting up close and personal is Sibdib. Private of the 33rd. He's going in. He's going ham. Look at this. Sibdib versus many Zulus. It can only end well for Sibdib. But he seems quite aggressive about the situation. Oh, a nice shot there, sir, as well. However, it's a possibility he may get overwhelmed. But he's got distance to run. Oh, brutal. Yep, he's decided to cheese it. His commanding officer's saying, get your butt back behind the barricade, sunshine. Don't want too many brave men willing to sacrifice their lives. Need all the men they can get as the larger waves then start to appear. As the Zulu youths are being cut down by the brutal fire. Look at that. Another one finished off. And look at that sustained fire coming in. Must be more of the Zulu youths in the back. That's exactly what it is. And now they've managed to breach the wall. That's going to be a bad situation. Oh, look at that. Commanding officer. Where has he gone? Saving his teammate. Let's find out who that was. It was Hananor. Look at him. His face and pith helmet bloodied. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, apparently, yeah. Harry Potter has decided to join us, or a relative of Harry Potter. Never mind. So there's P. Colbert. And over on the corner, Philippe, recruit of the 32nd. It's fair to say he's crashed. So. Oh goodness, look at this. No, you're throwing it the wrong way, you fool. Moody out there chucking spears back at the enemy. Throwing the weapon of the enemy at the enemy. And look at that, he's even got himself a shield as well. Fine Zulu shield. Up on the hill, or up on the house I should say. Moody is now ready to join his mates. Look at that fine throw. What a great arm on the man. Oh goodness, what's going on over here? Oh, is this the man who crashed? Snow Dog appears to have crashed. Yep, there he is. Oh, he's woken up. No, he hasn't. I'm checking through the binocs as Hananor. Looking for the defences. And checking to see... Oh my goodness, look at this. It's a Zulu train. Choo choo, here comes the Zulus. As there's now a pause in the shooting for the time being. As we get closer to the barricade. Oh, look at that. Just brutal. Absolutely brutal. So we follow them in. Out comes the spears. Don't know where he was holding that one. As you can see, now they fall back. With King George. And Sneaky Fellow. And the officers there holding the point. Troll Prezes. An absolute meme. And they're trying to hold this point to the last man. Harry Potter's not helping, as you can see. Look in they come. Oh, shot down so fast. But they still continue to charge in. And look at this. Going in. Oh, the commanding officer there. Captain Blaze falls in battle. Out come the spears of the Zulu youths. There's Lance Bombardier Phoenix, who's not looking very happy right now. A couple of spears being thrown. Zulu youth come charging in. Going after the men of the regiment. Oh, look out. Oh, dear. He's getting battered. He's getting clubbed to death. That was Snicklebats of the 33rd. Look at these fine fellows. Don't they look fantastic? And look at this fine circle of fire going into the Zulus as they continue to use the weapons of the enemy against their enemy. Look at this. Still they remain. Oh, fine stab, sir. Who was that? That was Recruit Philip with a dodgy haircut. And thud. Look at this. Oh, goodness me. Look at that. And they've done it. They've defended the fort. Wow. And we return for the 4th round. Listen to that. As the sun slowly begins to set. Look at that sky, isn't it beautiful? We are here with round number 4. Oh dear. Oh, that's not good. I don't know what you're huzzaing about. The building's on fire. Hello? Gotta love the sound. And now you can see the building being approached by the Zulus, going in through the building, in through the fire. And that could be a problem. But it's a choke point. Oh, goodness me. Poor old Colbert has snuffed it already, and possibly Gay Mechol as well. Never mind. There is King George. Doesn't he look handsome? An almost German-looking pith helmet there. As Robert Rogers has snuffed it as well. No longer a veteran, now a corpse. So here you can see. There's Moody in as the doctor. Out with the pistol. Look at this. Oh, heavens. Recruit Teamer clubbed to death very quickly. That's going to annoy him. Yeah, death has a way of doing that to him. Doing to people, but never mind. Look at this as they come over. Yet more youths from the Zulu nation, the brave fellows, the determined fellows, but maybe not as determined as the British to survive. And look at this. They continue to fire into the area, and they've pulled back, as you can see. Now trying to defend against the onslaught of the Zulus. Moody falls. So does Only as well. He is literally the one and only now. Kincaid out with a pistol. Rebellion K with a nice kill. And Sneaky Fellow also. Oh, goodness me. Sib Dib has gone on for a charge. Snicklebats, look out, boys and girls. Snicklebats is on the case. That's the body of a man poised, ready for the charge. Intent on death. And the doing of death. Oh, Christian. Oh, saved by his commanding officer, King George. Some nice moments there. As there's Sibdib, who's out there charging. Oh dear, this is going to go badly. Dear, I wish I wouldn't do that. As he runs back to the safety, it's Maximus, Lance Bombardier of the 32nd, makes it back to the cover. And now they shoot back. As there's Kaiser Razor in a fine German helmet. Living up to his name as, oh dear. Salazar has just killed Fusilier Commissar Badger. Clearly Badgerist. Or maybe kept badgering him, we don't know. But either way, the British Army charging in for the kill. Captain Blaze with his sabre swinging and catching. Oh heavens, look at that. Who's this little fella? Oh, it's Salazar. Oh, and he's Salazar fools. He picked up the rifle. Now the Zulus are learning the tactics, well, some of them are, the tactics of the enemy and using the enemy's rifles against them. Gangster Boy is a medic. Clearly doing no harm is not in his lexicon. But never mind. So, look at that. The commander, the king. Or possibly the queen. We don't know. I would say, based on the lack of tits and somewhat hairy chest, I don't know, we'll say the king. So here is the king of the Zulus, and he's in with the rifle. And look at that. He continues to claim victims from his war. Look at this. Is he going for an officer? Oh, he shot the man next to the officer. This is sneaky goings on here from Salazar. As we watch him. And so close to the officer lying dead on the top of the house. Look at this. Oh, you don't want to stand on top of the house. Salazar doing a fantastic job of picking the enemy off from the top of the house. This is brutal stuff from Salazar. Oh, he's nearly went T-shaped there for a second. Look at this. The sneakiness of the king. And he may be low on ammo. Oh, look out. How did he miss that? How did he miss that? Wow, somebody. That was Kincaid. He dodged a bullet really well there. As inside the building, more Zulus continue to flow into the defences. Oh, goodness me. It's Taufik. He's coming out after the enemy. And you can see now some of the Zulus backing off with a very aggressive Fanzardus. Oh, goodness me. Taking... Oh, and he falls with a spear in the side. Oh, correction, his teammate did. Look at this. Fine shield work. And down he goes. Another shot coming, taking him down. Another shot taking down the Zulu. Goes in, clubs the Zulu quickly. Oh, look at the spears sticking out of this man. That's not good. It's Kinnaird. The brave pipe major is getting in there and getting personal. Fantastic stuff. These two guys working closely together to hold back the Zulu horde. Fine work from Kinnaird. That's why you don't mess with the pipe major. Yeah, don't mess with him at all. Oh, hello. A few more spawning. Nice club usage there. Oh, he's lost his shield. And look at that, saved by his teammate. Oh, oh God, that's gone bad. That's gone really bad. Oh dear, why did it change us? Kinnaird there. He's lost his teammate. His teammate is no more. He fell. bravely holding back the hordes. But sadly for him, he could not hold back all of them. Oh, look at this. And outside continues Kinnaird, bleeding badly. Fine stab into the last Zulu there. And we're watching him. He's going to have to watch out as he's going to take some spears soon. And the bleeding is going to claim him as the blood continues to drip down his tunic. He's going to have to back off and see a medic. Let's look at that. The British defend the fort. What a moment. Well, night has descended. The moon is bright, lighting up the land around. And obviously this acts as a flipping great beacon, saying, oh, hello, we're here. So I have to say their ability to put out fires. I mean, granted, there's not exactly a lot of water probably around here, so the ability to put out that fire, not ideal. Anyway, we begin the nighttime attacks of the Zulu army. The Zulu nation. Well, they've got a lot of youths, so they've definitely got a pretty strong youth partnership program, I could say. Maybe there's apprenticeships, Zulu apprenticeships maybe, but I don't know. I couldn't say for certain. Oh goodness, what's going on here? Oh, it's Kinnaird again, the pipe major. Oh dear. Very aggressive stuff going on here. As you can see, the Zulus making their way round this what appears to be an orchard, even though there's only one tree in there. And, oh, actually, no, it's not even that. It's actually outside, so I guess it's just a bush farm. I don't know. Oh, dear. And here you can see a little bit of casual racism in chat. Oh, dear me. Anyway. Oh, my goodness, it's Mick Cobbledick of the 92nd. What a fine name, sir. As Ensign Scarhead is killed by a Zulu youth. Speared through the head. And Ensign Darkling also falls. Now, last time we saw, he was over this area defending. Who's here with him? There's Kugelblitz. There's Colbert. And there's Magyar Gamer 1. Snowdog. There's DJ. Phoenix. And Hananor. The commanding orifice. He's doing his work. Defending the back wall. Or possibly the front wall, depending on your point of view. There's Vitka. There's Vitka again. I'm killing my brothers. Oh dear. Recruit Teamer. Jarlgand. VLK 852. Zdenek. There's Mr. CZE. McTavish. Fine Scottish name. Adcolas. Mercenary Gene. Mercenary Gene again. There's Taufik. And there is Krezien. Zardas. And Marischal Martin. And there is Louis Sichet. Now, who's this? Paul McLoaf. Oh my goodness. I love the name. Obviously from the Essex Loafs. Part of the massive Loaf family. Have you ever met his cousin Toast? No, probably not. Anyway. Here is Piper Carlson. Thomas Speedy. Adolf Greencar. Simon Russell. And Broderick Williams. Fine names, one and all. And we're back with Colbert and friends. So there's Hananor continuing to look around. As you can see, the Zulus continuing to be drawn to the massive, massive, massive fire that's kind of announcing where the British are. But then, you know, we don't do beacons small, really, did we? If we're going to announce where we are, we're going to do it properly in a very British way. Plus, it gives us an easy way for us to, you know, boil a cup of tea. But obviously, gives you a little bit of singeing of the hair, the beard hair and the moustache hair. Especially if you're ginger, obviously. So here's Totas. And there is Duffman. Oh, goodness me. Absolute meme. Look at that man. Doesn't he look fantastic? In as a scout. There's Sneaky Fellow now with a shield. There's Texan. Look at this. The spear goes out. I have to say, they're carrying a lot of spears with them. I'm quite impressed. And down he goes. Oh, look at this man here. And they've defended the fort. And look at Gangster Boy. Ultra aggressive. Now, you thought that was a big horde the last time? Now we got double. So, gentlemen, prepare yourself. And ladies, obviously. Needlessly, they're at home waiting for the mail to be sent from Rorke's Drift. May not happen, we'll see. But let's get down on the level with the brave soldiers. Okay, let's not do that. Form up for some screenshots as company. Excellent. Just the time for a thumbnail. Look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at this. The fire is just brutal. Back to the redoubt. Complete with spelling mistakes. It's hard to do the admin purple chat when you're having loads of spears thrown at you by the enemy. And wants to give commands to his guys. Oh dear, this is not good. Oh, this is very not good for Buttersworth. Benji needs to run for it. But at least he's got the entire British army between him and a large group of very angry people. So yeah, this is literally a textbook version of the British on holiday. Come, see the sights, meet the locals, and shoot the crap out of them. Pretty much a definition of the British Empire, really. Look at this, they're getting aggressive. And they're charging in. And the British Empire, look at that. Fantastic stuff. Dun dun da. There we go, ladies and gentlemen. That has been the AngloZulu mod for the fine fellows, as run by the 33rd Regiment. Thank you very much for watching.